Hey everybody, how are you doing tonight? Dr. Stephanie Stroud with Cornerstone's Pet Tip of the Week. So in the last few months, medical marijuana has been approved for use in humans in Missouri, and I'm getting quite a few questions in regards to, can medical marijuana be used in pets? Is it safe? What can we do? Can it actually translate where it's going to be useful in pets? And so as of right now, medical marijuana is legalized in Missouri for humans, but that does not mean that it's legalized for use in medical uses in our pets. The Missouri Veterinary Medical Board does not have, has not made any statement in regards to the fact that we may use it. And in fact, I actually am recommending that you do not use it in pets at this point until we have further research. So marijuana toxicity is a big problem in pets. In the last year, I've seen 3 cases where they actually had to be hospitalized with me for getting into marijuana. Dogs specifically, especially your big dogs, or even some of your small dogs, your ornery pets that like to sniff and get into things or eat things that they shouldn't. Marijuana is one of those things that they eat that they shouldn't. What are my concerns with it? My concerns with that is that it can be very toxic to them. So, it does not give, even if it's recreational use, which we do not recommend for people or for humans or for pets, but even in those instances when it is, in humans you hear about this high that they get. Well, the dogs, it can be much more dangerous, okay? So they actually end up with neurologic disease, where they can stumble around, they act drunk, they become urinary incontinent, so they can't control their bladder, but it can be very dangerous because it can actually drop their blood pressure very low. When your blood pressure gets too low, it can cause damage to the kidneys, damage to the liver, damage to the brain, and you can have sometimes lasting effects on it, lifelong, or in severe cases, you can end up with pets dying. Marijuana in our pets is not something that we recommend at this time. Maybe later on, as more research has been performed and we know more information about, is there maybe a very small dose that can be used in our pets for pain, for cancer? I'm not going to tell you no, but for the future, but right now the answer is no. It's absolutely not recommended, can be very toxic to our pets, can result in death if there is severe ingestion, and it can be very scary, okay? Not recommended. Well, you asked me, Dr. Stroud, what about cannabis oil? What about that? Because it doesn't have as much THC in it, or it's not as potent. The answer to that is my recommendation and the recommendation of Cornerstone Animal Hospital right now currently, again, is no, okay? The concerns we have is that even though the label may say it's pure, the cannabis oils out on the market, all of them are not regulated by the FDA, which means that they can have lots of different things in them, even though the label says it doesn't. There have been some that have even been found, when you broke down everything, did the research, some of them have even been found to have rat poisoning in them, which is very scary to me as a doctor, because rat poisoning in our pets can cause them to have clotting factors where they, clotting factor deficiencies where they can bleed out internally. So I know a lot of you guys want to do everything you can for your pets. You want to be able to take care of any pain, and some of you guys want to do it more naturally. I absolutely understand that. As someone who does some natural stuff myself, I get it. But my goal is also to keep your pets around with you and your family for as long as possible. And as of right now, it is not safe for you to give your pets medical marijuana of your own, and it's not safe for you to give your pets cannabis oil. So that is the current stance of Cornerstone Animal Hospital. We do not recommend it. We do not want to see your puppies in here, your kitties in here with toxicity or problems or toxicity from some of the contaminants that could be in the cannabis oil, okay? And that's where we're at. So the answer is no. If you have questions about that, be sure to drop me a comment below, and I will get back to you within the next few days. As always, I'm so glad you guys popped on to watch. I appreciate it. Be sure to say hi if this is your first time watching. If this is your first time watching and you want to go back and watch our previous videos, you can find them right here on our Facebook page, Cornerstone Animal Hospital. You can also find them on our YouTube channel, Cornerstone Animal Hospital, there as well. Or you can go to our website, www.cornerstonevet.info, go to the About section, videos, and then pet tips, and that will have all the videos that we've been making since last May. So lots of good information out there for you guys. So I will talk with you guys later, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.